Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77 and we are back on the Valhelsia world, and today we're going to continue on working with some of the power systems here. As you can see right here, I do have, from the last video, I've set up a crafting grid and drive bays and drive some refined storage, and it uses a heat generator passively. That's kind of like behind this wall. If you remember, I used some lava and some things. Now, that works just for the system, but I really want to get into making power for the rest of the base, at least some sort of infrastructure. So we're going to start to do this real quick. But one of the things I need to get is going to be a Metallurgic Infuser from Mekanism. But I need a way to power that. So I'm going to modify this setup that we have here just real quick. I'm going to make some of these basic universal cables. These are power cables, the lowest level, and it takes steel, redstone. You can see that. So we're going to basically go into here. And you can make one, and there I have 8 of those because I have steel and redstone in my storage system. And now we're going to demolish this for a second. So we're going to take that, we're going to take that, and it gives us the 2 discs. And we're going to take this piece here, which is the controller. And I did that so that I can get power out. This power system is hooked up there. And what I'm thinking about is I'm just going to do, maybe for now, put a block here and maybe here. Okay. And that way we can have everything set up the way we like and have some other things being powered temporarily. I have to get my storage system back, so let me put the controller on top here. It should receive power. I'm not going to use this at all. I don't have an axe, so I'll just do it that way. I'm going to put the crafting grid on top. We see it's powered up. I'm going to put the drive bay right below it and then put in the 2 discs. And that way I can still access my storage system just like that. So that's really good. But now, because of that, I have access to at least 2 more power ports here, or put 1 above here. So it's 3 points, really. And that way I can work on powering some things up. So now let me go look at the Metallurgic Infuser. And let's see what we can do here. Let's type that in here. Oh, I know what I got to do real quick. I got to set this. Every time you take or move this, you have to reset the this search box mode. And I always go to the JEI synchronize. And we're lagging there. There it goes. Okay, so the Metallurgic Infuser. I just type infuser. Is this device right here. It is used a lot in recipes for Mekanism, which is what we're getting into. You can see it takes iron, it takes redstone, it takes an osmium ingot, and furnaces. So of that, we don't have the furnaces, so let's get those. Basically, it's just 2 of those. That's easy. And the osmium ingot, we have to get some osmium and convert that over. So let's get some of this right now. I'm going to convert 1 for now. I don't want to do too much. I'm hopeful that after we get the power systems, we can make some sort of ore doubling or ore tripling even. And so I'm trying not to convert these to ingots until I absolutely have to. So, okay, so we got that. I have the Metallurgic Infuser recipe here, and there it is. So this is that, and I'm going to put it right beside here because we tend to use it a lot. And you can see it is powered now also. So we have all this devices powered by that 1 heat generator. That is fantastic. The next thing we're going to work on, guys, is the first bit of power generation, and I'm going to use the windmill from Mekanism generators. This device here, you can see what it takes. It takes osmium. We're going to have to make at least 3 osmium. And I think that this piece takes osmium. It does take 1. So that's 4 pieces of osmium we'll need for that. And it looks like we have to make these infused alloys. These are iron and redstone in the Metallurgic Infuser, which is why I built this. So we're going to need 1 of those there, 2, 3, and we have to make 2 of these. That's 4, 5 of those. And we need 4 osmium. So let's get the osmium again. I just put that away, but that's okay. And we're going to need that, so let's go and put that into here and get that cooking up. And we have to get some iron. We said we need 5 of that, so let's get some iron. I only have 7, so that's kind of scary. And some redstone here. We'll grab some of this. We're going to put the iron into here, and we're going to put 5 pieces of redstone. Like that. That's to match the 5 iron ingots, so that should be good. And with all of that, we should have enough. There's our osmium. That works out really well. Okay, and I think for this basic control, we need osmium ingot and redstone. Let's get one of those ingots back out. I should have just taken 1. There we go. And redstone. You can hear the machines just humming away. It gets a little bit annoying sometimes, but that's okay. It should be about done. It's on number 3. It's on number 2. And there it finished all 5 of the infused alloys. We'll put the osmium ingot here and a redstone again. And maybe it takes 1 or 2 redstones. I don't know. One wasn't enough. So let's get some more. Here we go. And put another one. So it takes just 2 for that. Meanwhile, we have this here. Let's put these back. let's start to make these devices here. The energy tablets, we need 2 of these. 1, 2, that worked out really well. Let's grab this basic control circuit, the green. I just call it the green one. I don't even call it circuit sometimes. So if you ever do that in a future video, you'll know what I'm talking about. And we should have everything there. And we have a wind generator. Now this works really great, but it works great especially if it's up high on a mountain. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some more of those universal cables because we're going to have to pipe some energy some places. And I want to make more of those. Why did it not? Okay. There they are. I mean, oh, we're out of steel too. That's not good. Do we have any more steel? No, we don't have any more steel. What's our steel situation look like out here? Has this been working? No, this hasn't been working, but we do have some iron. I'm going to grab that iron. We're going to have to go up high up there, I think, and I'm going to eventually, like, the plan is to make some sort of power system up there and then pipe the power down to a battery room or something like that. So we're going to need a lot more steel. I really should get the steel going. Yeah, let's do that. I'll just put some of that there. And we're going to have to do some mining, I think. So, well, what am I getting? That I need coal coke for this. And we do need to put the coal in here and get that burning so we can make some more coal coke. Okay, we're going to try to spec that out up there. See if we can find a spot that is good for some windmills. I've created a ladder which will bring me up from the front of my base up to this point, and then from here we can get some stairs which goes up to an area that I have sectioned off for these wind generators. I was going to call it windmill or, you know, turbine, but it's a wind generator. And these are the spots where I would like them to go. Now, I'm not going to put them on there. I'm going to put them actually one spot below. So let me get rid of this spot right here. And we're going to place this first one. And I'm thinking, I don't know which way I want them to face. I'm thinking I want them to face this way. So this first one would go right here. Okay, we'll put it right there. And they're going to basically, probably what I'm going to have them do is have their power lines go below here and join up a little bit below here. And then from this central point, go all the way down. So this first one can go all the way down. And we want to get down to the level that is where the base is and try to figure out where it's coming out. It's coming out in a cave system down there, but we have to get down there first. So I really should have brought a shovel, but we should be okay. I'm going to start to dig down and hopefully figure out where this is. And then maybe we can get this kind of hooked up. I've also got some steel cooking for the universal cable. So hopefully we can make some more of those and make enough. Let's see how this goes digging down. Alright, I'm down at level 64. That is typically the normal water level. So I'm thinking based on the map that there's going to be some sort of cave system this way. I just want to see. There it is. Yes, that's my regular cave. And that takes me out to here. And here's my doorway. So that's where things are going to come out. Let me dig it down just a little bit more here. There we go. So this is the hole where we're going to come all the way down. My pick died, so I had to use my drill, but that's okay. So I want, and this could be the battery room area right here. So we want to basically, though, have this line coming from right here. Okay. And this is where we're going to have to, like, pillar up with a lot of these cables to get all the way up there. I'm going to have to make some more cables. So let me go do that, and then we'll get ready to start this process up. A new way to make steel. If you take iron and a coal, it will make enriched iron. So here we are with this enriched iron. And then if you add another coal to it, it will make steel. So what I've got here is basically for 1 iron and 2 coal, I can get an ingot of steel. So this is probably an easier way to do this now that we have some power and things than using the blast oven that we have outside. But that's okay, we can use that too. But this seems to be a little bit easier. It's definitely faster. So I'm going to get these steel made up. That should be plenty because we have 6, we have 8. That'll get us, what, 32 more of these basic universal cables. That should hopefully be enough. And now I'm approaching the top, so this should hook up right there. It did. And so now this power, it's getting dark. This power is going into this line and going all the way down to the bottom. So if I go down here and go look. It should be powering up down there. This is pretty fast going down. It's not so fast going up, but it is certainly fast going down. Okay, so there we are. I'll run around over here. Get down. Let's go into the room here. Let's go check out this power. Make sure it's getting some power because they would be empty unless this is getting power. So, and you can see it is filling up. And they're all filling up. This also acts like a little bit of a buffer for power, which is excellent. So this is great. The next piece of this puzzle, I think we got to try to figure out how to make at least one sort of a battery, which will add as a bigger power source or some sort of energy cell or something like that. So let's go look for that. I had a bit of an emergency. I ran out of space on my storage, so I had to make another 4K disk. Now we're okay for a little bit. I did have to get some mining for that, though, so we can get some iron and things to make that. And so that's been done. I got some iron here. I'm cooking up the steel that I made, so hopefully we can make this next piece. We're going to make the basic energy cube. And you can see it does take iron, takes redstone. That's pretty easy. We have to make some of these energy tablets. We can do that in a minute. And it takes a steel casing, and that takes this setup. 4 steel, 4 glass, and an osmium ingot. So let's get an osmium out really quick here, because I know I'm going to have to do another one of these pieces of osmium over here in the blast furnace. There we go. Take that, and there's that. That sounded very strange and ominous sound of a bad guy. Okay. These energy tablets here, they take these infused alloys, and these, again, take iron and redstone. And it looks like we need 4 of those total. So let's grab some redstone, and we're going to put this iron in here. We probably have some iron in here, though, now. So let's go check. We do have 8. Let's make 4 of those. We'll put them in here, 4 and 4 redstone. And you can hear it just cooking away, and that's awesome. And we're getting more iron as it goes. Okay. So let's make the steel casing. And we need more glass, it figures. Do I have glass cooking up here? I have some more glass. Good. I ran out of coal there, but that's okay. There's the steel casing. Now we just need to make those 2 devices here. These 2 things. And again, that takes these infused alloys. So we're going to grab those 2. We got 1 here coming. We're going to just wait for this last one. It shouldn't take more than a few seconds here. Then we'll go and make those, and we'll make an energy cube. And this is basically like a big battery. It will store a lot of the energy that we're producing so that when we need to consume a lot of energy, we have something there to back it up. Okay, so we have 1 of those. That's good. Put these 2 in here, and there's that. And 2 of those. There we go. And now we should have the basic energy cube. So now we're going to go back out here. We're going to put this into this section over here. I'm going to put it right here for now. And you can see it is just sucking all that energy up from all of this right here. You can see all these got drained, and it's already inside of this cube. Now, this cube has different sides. Right now, I think all sides are set to input. I can right-click on this cube, and I can see this right here. And you can see that all of these are red. That means that those are all inputs. And the one side that is output is the front. Now, I'm not sure which side is the front. I think it's this one, but I don't know how we can tell visually by looking at it. You know, it's kind of weird. I don't know. But we're definitely going to make... Wow, that took a while to update. We're going to have this be the output for some power, I think. But this way we have some battery storage. This is pretty darn cool. I'm going to look up now what we need to do ore doubling, because I think that's where I would like to go with this. So let me go read up on that, and then we'll start doing it. You can see I have basically drilled through the wall from the power cell that we have here, the energy cell, coming over here, and I've put 2 pieces right here. That's where we're going to hook up the 2 machines that we're going to be making. Now, these 2 machines are first the Energized Smelter is one, and then the Enrichment Chamber is the second one. Let's go with each of those first. The Enrichment Chamber, you can see here, it takes iron and redstone. That's easy. The basic control circuits, these are the green ones I keep saying. And then it's just osmium with redstone. We know how to do that. And the last piece is the steel casing, which is, again, this stuff. This is pretty easy. So I'm going to make that really quick. And with all of this, we should have everything for the Enrichment Chamber. And there it is. I'm going to go place it where it's supposed to go in this wall here. We're going to put it right here. And you can see it is filled up with power. That is excellent. So the next piece we want is the Energized Smelter. So let's go look that up real quick. This also should be pretty easy to make now that we have some resources here. Again, it is the redstone. It's more of these circuits, the green circuits, another steel casing, and some sort of glass. And look, we're not missing that. Let's see if we have enough here to make this. We're missing some more glass. Oh, do I not get any more glass? Oh, look at that. I'm going to have to give it some more glass here. Let me cook that up. Let me go get all the resources needed to make this, and we'll be having the Energized Smelter ready to go. And now we have everything we need for the Energized Smelter. We're going to go put this where it needs to go in this little machine. It's going to go right here. And there we go. Now we have some spaces here. And like I said, I've already kind of prepped this area. We're going to have an output chest on this side. The smelter will feed into this. And we're going to have a chest on this side, which is input. Now we need to make a connection between this chest and the enrichment chamber. And that is a logistical cable. So we have to make that. This should be pretty easy. It's just some steel. Oh, I need more steel. We got to do the and a green one. That's not that bad. So let me go get those made. And now we should have all of this. So there we go. We have the basic logistical transporter. This is an item conduit, an item pipe. And we're going to put that right here. And you can see it's connected to the chest, sort of. But we have to actually configure this now. And that's the last piece of this puzzle that we need to do today. And we need to make the configurator. And it is this device right here, the configurator. And we have to figure this out. Now, we don't have some of this already. Again, we need to make these infused alloys. If you recall, that's iron and redstone. That's easy to make. And then we make the energy tablet, which is, again, more of these infused alloys. Looks like we just need 4 iron and some redstone. So let's go grab some iron. We have 15 of that. And some redstone right from here. And we're going to make those up right now. And now it is finished making those. We're going to grab them. We're going to go over here. We're going to make the configurator again. I keep losing my bookmark. We're going to make the energy tablet. It looks like that. And with these two things, we should have the configurator right here. I don't need these in my inventory anymore. And so now we got to basically configure this whole entire system. So we're going to use a piece of ore in here just to make sure that this works. Let's grab some osmium because that's one thing we've been working with. I'm going to put one piece of osmium into this chest. Okay, here it is. Now we want this thing to automatically pull from here to go into here. So I'm going to shift and right click on this and once and then twice. You can see there went the block. The machine here now is working on it. And you can see it'll put the output over here. It'll make 1 osmium. We'll make 2 dust. Should be right here, 2 dust, but it didn't leave here yet. That's because we want to go on from this thing. We want to go to the side configuration. And we have this is automatically set to output, but it's not automatically ejecting. We want to turn auto eject on. So we click this. So now the item has left here. It is now in this noisy energized smelter, and it is working as well. And you can see it's just going along here, and it will stop again after it gets done with 2 of these, but also it's not moving from there. And again, same thing, auto eject is on, and so it's automatically taking the output and putting them into this chest. And there we have all of that. That is pretty easy. So now all I have to do is just do this, and it will automatically do what it needs to do to make the ore doubling of any particular ores I put in here. So this is a fantastic system. You notice these machines are kind of slow and also kind of noisy. There are upgrades you can get. For instance, there is the speed upgrade here, but we're not going to make this yet. But basically it takes osmium dust and more of this infused alloy and some glass to make these. These aren't too bad to make. There's also an energy upgrade that you can go and use. And so then you would go into the upgrade slot here, and you put those in and they would be automatically entered into the machine and make it go a little bit faster. But right now, this is just working fine. I'm not really worried about that. This will be something I will upgrade probably sooner than later, but not today. Okay, so now I want to go over here and look at all of the ores we have. If I go and search for ore, you can see we have, 10 different pieces here. And I want to, that was silver. I want to grab 1 of each. I wish I knew how to do the keystroke to enter just 1. I can just grab each of these, I guess. Why is it not doing it that way? We're going to get all of these here. We're going to make sure that we have them in our inventory. I want to try 1 of each of these and then make sure it doesn't have any trouble. Because if it doesn't have any trouble, then we'll be fine. But if there's like a byproduct or something, it might have some trouble. So like, let's see here. Let's take a copper. Let's take 1 gold. And you see it's waiting to put stuff in. And you can hear the other machine stopped. Like this uranium ore, is that going to do that? Let's see. It got taken. So if we do this all right, we should have all of the ores out through here. Nothing like left over. I'm going to wait to watch this and see make sure everything works. The ore doubler has finished processing each of those ores. And you can see they all worked out fine. We got double from each of them. So I'm going to dump all these in here and we're going to let it run. And we're going to have lots of ores over here. This is fantastic. I am really happy about this. This will get us going nicely with all the resources we're going to be getting down in the mine. So guys, that's all I've got time for today. We did a lot though for today. We set up as a little bit of a power station with windmills up top, you know, up top, up there. And then down here we have a battery system in the back wall back there, a little battery room. And then we made up this ore doubling that you see right here behind me. It's been a lot of fun. I sure hope you liked this video. If you did, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos that I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you get all the notifications, okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.